All right, we got 3 of the items. I need 2 more. This is rough, dude. This is rough. Welcome to the madhouse. Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning, whatever it is out there for you today. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are enjoying your day so far. We are back at making ride-along videos. Your boy is back. It just happens to be a rainy day today, the first day back, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. Just to catch you up on what I am doing as far as Doordash and Uber Eats. I am slowly trying to get Platinum back. I know, before everybody, jumps at me being like, but it's a scam, all this stuff. I know it is. But some of my viewers like seeing me having Platinum. And I'm a man of I'm a man of the people. I'm a man of the people. I'm trying to get some Platinum back, mostly for my boy Austin Dashes. If you're not following him, make sure to throw him a follow. So we are trying to get Platinum back slowly, but in the meantime, I will be using Uber Eats. Uber Eats has been my main squeeze pretty much this entire time. I make most of my money with Uber Eats, but we are going to be trying to get Platinum back. We're at like 50, I think 54% AR, and the biggest thing is that the amount of deliveries you need to do in a 30-day period, that's the biggest one. The math works out to be that I'm gonna need at least 3 or 4 deliveries Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then on Saturday I have to get, I don't even know how many, but anyway, we'll see what we can do. It's good to be back. I hope you guys have been having an absolutely amazing year so far, an amazing week so far, and what do you say? Let's go make some money today. I always have a $65 minimum goal I like to hit on the weekdays, because I only do from 6:30 to 9:30. We might go a little extra if the orders are hitting. We might do a little bit extra, because yesterday I did have a reading with Intuitive One Lauren. Thanks again for that reading. If you guys haven't checked her out, make sure to check out her profile. I'll link both of these guys' profiles down below so you guys can know. But either way, rain's not gonna stop us, baby. Let's make this money. Let's get it. All right, just getting to the zone. I'm gonna turn on Doordash and Uber Eats. I'm also gonna turn on the live stream. If you're not aware, I do a live stream every time that I go out. It's on the Mad Reacts channel. I'll post that link down here as well for those of you that don't know it. But yeah, let's sign in. I'm gonna try to get as many Doordash as I can in the beginning. If they don't give me an order though, I will be taking Uber Eats. The problem with Doordash is so slow to send out orders, and there's always a wait. There's always a wait with the food, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully, because it's dinner, we can get 2 or 3 Doordashes and then finish the night strong with Uber Eats. We'll see. All right, we ended up getting a Doordash order right away. I am basically going to be taking every single Doordash order that we get until I get Platinum. It's just going to be a slow process. I normally wouldn't have taken this order. 12 for 12 in my book is not a good order, but I'm taking it because we're trying to get Platinum. So we're off to Qdoba. It's the first order of the day, and your boy likes taking that first order for the first order juju anyway. So let's go over to Qdoba. All right, just dropped that off, got back. Not the best order. Took 30 minutes. It's 1-to-1 ratio orders is not my favorite, but like I said, we're just trying to get the orders up with DoorDash. Hopefully when we get platinum, they'll be better than this. I don't normally like using platinum. We're back at the zone now. We'll see if we can get 2 more orders for DoorDash. I haven't even turned on Uber Eats because I don't want to be tempted, because usually they're a lot better orders. So let's see what else we can get with DoorDash. If I don't get one within the next 5 minutes, I'll turn on Uber Eats. Okay, we actually had a pretty good one right away. It's like $9.50 for 6 miles or something like that, Tavern in the Square. I have a feeling it's not going to be ready. Oftentimes with Tavern Square, it's not usually ready, but we'll see. At least it's a good order, and we got it right away. We didn't have to wait, so let's go over there. Okay, we finally dropped off that order. It was at the VA, and that place is a nightmare. There's just you can't find where anyone is. The buildings are it's just a terrible building in general. As you can hear, I turned on Uber Eats. We're gonna try to get one more DoorDash, but I do need to make money. There was only a $21 hour. I do need to make money, so I'm gonna be looking at Uber Eats orders just in case. But let's see if we can get one more DoorDash. All right, we did end up getting an order from Uber Eats that I couldn't resist. Unfortunately, so it's a shopper. First of all, every week, Uber Eats gives me a shopper that is, you do 20 shoppers, you get an extra, or 10 shoppers, you get an extra $20, and do another 5 shoppers, you get an extra $5 or $10. They give me this every single week, and I do it every single week because it's easy, and the shoppers are really good. This is Mart, which is like the Asian place that like nothing's labeled. You can't, like, there's no aisles or anything like that. It's only 5 items though, and fortunately there's no fish or meat or anything, so I think I'm okay. We'll find out. It's gonna take, even though it's only 5 items, it's gonna take me a long time. But it's $27, which is more than the 2 items, the 2 orders that I did with DoorDash. So we'll see how long it takes me. It's 7:32 right now. I have to drive there and then shop. We'll see what time it is by the time I drop this off. Even if it takes an hour, at least that would be a $27 hour on a Tuesday. So let's find out. All right, we got 3 of the items. I need 2 more. This is rough, dude. This is rough. All right, we finally finished shopping for 5 items. 5 items, mind you. We started at 7:32. Driving there, and it's 7:59 right now. We still have to drive to Kimball Court, which I hate Kimball Court, because I'm probably gonna have to go all the way up to the person's house or to the person's apartment, blah blah blah. Either way, I think it was okay for the fact that it was Kimball Court, and thankfully that person was there to help me. I asked somebody for the last 2 items, and they were reluctant. They were reluctant to help me, but he did help me, and we did get there. Mart's always a lot of money, but it's so hard to shop there. So at least it was $27. You know, if it wasn't $27, I obviously wouldn't have taken it. But I did unpause and pause DoorDash before the timer ran out. So hopefully we can get one more DoorDash before the night's over. But at least the nightmare's over. All right, so as I was driving here, they sent me a $37 or $31 order for 12 items at Wegmans. It's going a lot of miles, but man, that's a lot of money for a Tuesday night, especially after this $27 order and the $21 that we already made on Doordash. So even with this order and the other Doordash orders we got, that's $48 right there, plus 31 will be $79 for the night, and then I'll just call it a night after that. I mean, it's a lot of money, man. It's a lot of money. I took it. It is going to Lynn. I really don't like Lynn. They call it Lynn, City of Sin. So hopefully it goes well, but I took it. I forgot to take screenshots. I'm not used to doing this video thing. I got to get back in the habit of taking screenshots of everything I do. I guess I can take a screenshot of the order afterwards tomorrow to show you guys how many miles it was and stuff like that. And hopefully this is all base pay and they don't pull the tip, but we'll see. All right, so just dropped that off. The customer met me outside, and this has never happened before, but he looked inside the order when I got there and made sure I got everything that he wanted. It was a little nerve-wracking because one of the items, it wouldn't let me scan. It wouldn't let me scan, so I had to like just guess. And he said, looks good. And I was like, I did the best I could. You know, H Mart's not the easiest. He's like, yeah, if you don't go there often, you know, it's not that easy. And he's like, you did good, it's okay. And I'm like, all right. All right, we're gonna go do this Wegmans order. 12 items. At least Wegmans I know has the aisle numbers, and I know Wegmans pretty well. So we're gonna do Wegmans. Go to Lynn, City of Sin. We'll see what time it is when we end it. Maybe we can do one more. I would love to get one more order going on the way back if I could. Unfortunately, probably not gonna be able to do another Doordash order because this is an Uber Eats order. This is why I do Uber Eats. 2 orders, 31 and 27. I mean, that's like all the money I made, like $58 just from Uber Eats alone and 2 orders. That's why I use Uber Eats. But if we can get one order on the way back to where like my house is from Lynn, that'll be the perfect scenario. Okay, just dropped that off. One of the guy's freaking stairs was broken. I go up the freaking thing and immediately trip and drop the milk. Luckily, the milk didn't spill everywhere. Would have been nice if he left a note telling me literally one of the things on the stairs goes like this when you step on it. Thanks for letting me know. Anyway. All right, so we're at like 80 bucks pretty much, 79, something like that, 78, 79. I do want to get an order on the way back, so I will have Uber Eats open, and on the way back, hopefully I can get one on the way back. I have no idea. I don't know what's around here in Lynn, but regardless, even if I don't, tonight was a good night, so we'll see what we can get. All right, so I declined a bunch of orders. I completely forgot to take a screenshot of this order. Again, I gotta get used to taking videos. I'm not used to it. I'll take screenshots of the completed orders. But we just got this $18 going back to Burlington, which is my zone. So it's 18 miles, but it's going back to Burlington, which is exactly what I wanted to. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been getting paid on the way back. So now I'm getting paid to go on the way back, which is awesome. And it's only 2 items. So hopefully I can find the items when I get there, but let's go. It's gonna end up being like a $97 night, which is pretty freaking awesome. So let's go to Home Depot. just dropped that off. It was a PIN required, and I called the guy, and he's like, hello? I'm like, yeah, I got your order. You ordered a delivery? He's like, oh, you can just leave it outside. I'm like, okay, but I need the PIN. He's like, okay, give me the PIN. And just left it outside. His expensive tools that from Home Depot, whatever. I wouldn't have wanted it left outside, but Burlington's not really that bad. That order was great because it went all the way back to my zone, really close to where I live. Perfect night. I think we ended the night with like $97 in 3.5 hours, which is awesome. Actually less than 3.5 hours. It's $9.50. So 3 hours and 20 minutes for like 97 bucks. Not bad. Not bad. I hope you guys had a great night. I don't know when I'm gonna do my next ride along. I gotta figure out. It's difficult to do the live streams while filming, so I might do 2 nights of ride-alongs, 2 nights of streaming. Remember, I'm streaming on Mad Reacts, not on this channel, so I got to figure it out. I might separate them until I get used to it. We'll see what I'm doing. But either way, it's good to be back. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. If you made it all the way to the end of this, make sure to like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Oh, and if you could leave a comment down below, even if it's just like a thumbs up or whatever, a heart emoji, whatever it may be. I love you guys. Remember to stay positive, and I'll catch you in the next video. Mad Dasher, out.